welcome back to Marantz Rantz. No financial advice, plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation. You know, I've taken the whole day to make a little recap video. I've been doing a lot of DD. I'm looking at GameStop, 161.13. Everybody's excited. It stepped up about $12 today. We felt good about it the whole day. I know I did. But today wasn't about GameStop. It was about AMC. They had their earnings report and everyone was excited. Everyone's putting bullish. And hey guys, I'm the first one. I sit here and when I hear the way the statements are made, I read between them because I come from that world. I come from the world of making statements off of earnings reports that actually tell you not the whole story, but just enough to get you to the next level. To tell you that they're going in the right trend, everything's going up week to week, month to month, quarter to quarter, quarter one versus quarter two versus quarter three the first week. The first week of quarter three, of course it has 70% of the theaters full, 65% theater full, because it's the 4th of July. It's the blockbuster weekend. That's supposed to be the increase. But guess what? It's almost barely half of 2019. You're nowhere near the numbers of 2019. And by the way, guys, 2019, yes, albeit a record year, you've raised prices. People are spending more. I get that. But you're showing less movies. You have less showings across the board. The amount of money that AMC made this past quarter, which was at a loss, yes, still operating at a loss, never going to operate at a profit anytime soon, not within the next 2 years. But they increased the price of the ticket and nobody cares, right? That's what's supposed to happen because inflation's real. You guys are spending more money. Oh, by the way, apes, you're going to spend more money. Did you hear the correct words by Adam Aaron in his call? There was little resistance to the increase. Of course there's little resistance. These guys are spending money blindly on a company that's just operating in and honestly, I wouldn't say the ice age, but you guys are in the dark ages of it all. You really look at this. There's not a single movie out there. They're negotiating deals in the back doors. They're not telling you how much it costs to negotiate a deal with Warner Brothers and Universal so that they don't do any releases within 45 days. But I'll tell you who didn't make that deal, who didn't say anything, Disney. Disney didn't do it. If you want to take your kids to a Disney movie, you're not taking them to theaters, you're keeping them at home because Disney just made $30 million staying at home on the week. Oh yeah, every Marvel movie is Disney, guys. Every big blockbuster is Disney. You remember who owns all these rights, not these guys. So, hey, let's go ahead and roll it back a little bit. I'm going to go off of Adam Aaron's call solely, okay? I'm not here to create FUD. That's not what I'm doing. I only spit facts. You guys know this. Any CEO pandering to the crowd through Twitter tells me everything I need to know. He tells me he's 67 years old. He needs to start making financial decisions for him and his family. And at $1.5 million salary, that's not enough. Because the $3.75 million bonus he got last year, that doesn't even matter. He got that off of $0 off the company. Company made no money. So he says, guys, I will not sell shares, right? He's telling you he's not going to sell the shares unless he holds 8 years' salary worth of shares, which is $12 million. Do you know how much he owns right now without issuing any more stock to himself like they do every year in bonuses and all these other things, all these other avenues they do it, whether it be restricted stock, not restricted stock. He owns 750,000 shares right now ready to go. $24 million at the current share price. That means he could sell half of his shares and all you guys are like, that's a good idea. Oh yeah, he's good. He's bald. But guess what? They haven't even voted on it yet. It's not even on the table yet. He's telling you ideas. The whole earnings call was just a boatload of ideas. Trigger words, thought Bitcoin, GameStop, acquisition, using all these terms to get people riled up, to get people excited. The unfortunate part, there is no game plan. None. I see right through this all. See through all the FUD. And everyone's going to be out there calling for my head tomorrow. Don't be. Don't. Because the numbers are the truth. The numbers that you look at and that I look at, we don't care about your Twitter followers. You making a statement as in you're doing this. You're having a SPAC company that you're on the board of directors with. By the way, who owns that SPAC company? Anybody know? Citadel. Citadel owns the SPAC company. And that's what he's trying to push onto you? Yeah, Bitcoin. I want to see how this is going to be transactional. I do, because the ebb and flow of Bitcoin is, losing half of it in 2 months, gaining a quarter of it back, and then people saying it's bullish and it's moving. You still haven't even got back to 80% of what it was 3 months ago. That's losing money. But let's see. We're opening up 12 theaters this year that were already planning to open up, right? They were building them during pandemic. They opened up 12 theaters. Or they're going to. They acquired 2 more possibly up to 10. That's 22 theaters. They've closed 74. They've closed 74 this year, opening up 22. Oh, but those are low. Those don't perform well, those theaters. I know. Just like everything else you do, doesn't perform well. That's it. We're just going to keep our winners and get rid of our losses. But I'll tell you what, your footprint's not expanding because your business is a failure, not the theaters. That's the difference there. I'm trying to get through it all right now. He said the phrase, there's $43 billion. This is why I trigger off this, guys. $43 billion is the theater footprint as far as how much is out there. You could make $43 billion in this world if you own a theater. If that's the whole market cap. They only make $5 billion on their best year. Their best year, $5 billion. So where's all these billions that you're talking about? I must have missed it, guys. They raised the price. They raised the price 50 cents on you. They have diluted their shares in your face and you own them. I'm trying to figure out the pros on buying this stock and I can't find them. Break through all the FUD that he just fed the whole world. Everyone's gassed up right now. I go through Twitter and I see people sending me messages saying, I wish you would have known that this was what's going to happen. I'm sorry, did I miss something? Him saying that he wants to do a merger with GameStop? Yeah, bro. I want to do something with every company out there. But guess what? They're not returning my calls. And they're not going to return your calls. Because unlike you guys just sharing the same pot and you keep just pissing in it, eating it, sipping it, that's not what GameStop's doing. GameStop's literally out there acquiring things, expanding things, making money. You want to talk about having the most capital in your history of your stock. 102 years at the company, and we have the most money we've ever had, $2 billion. Guys, 1.8 billion of those dollars are ape money, bag holder money, money that they got for you guys holding those bags right now. $1.8 billion is yours. That's what they're operating on. And how they're going to use it? Who knows? They might just sell it right back to you too. Think about it. He can sell half of his shares right now, and he's still okay with this proposed plan that you guys are all signing up for. Hey, I was here to give you the truth. I gave you the truth. Whether or not you want to believe it, that's on you. I'll still be here in 2 years when you're still bag holding. It's not going to squeeze. It's not going to gamma squeeze. When it did squeeze, understand why it squoze. Okay? Short hedge funds pushed it for you to take your own money. I know who owns it. GameStop's not that way. GameStop's a real company, not living through Twitter, not giving out their game plan in an earnings call, not by any stretch. GameStop has the most boring earnings call you've ever seen in your life, just like Chewy did. That's the plan. That's the plan, guys. You want to beat Amazon? Don't tell anybody your playbook. This guy's fishing you guys ideas, or he's filtering through the questions, thinking about, oh, that sounds like a good idea. NFL's not signing a contract with him. Maybe college football? I don't know. They got to pay their players. Guys, I look at it from every angle, and I hope you guys do too. Stop investing money with your blinders on. It's the truth. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'll see you around, millionaires. Well, at least the GameStop ones.